Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Everton open discussions to sign fantastic winger who's already said he could join Liverpool. Everton are now looking to add some attacking quality around Thierno Berry following his arrival earlier this week. David Moyes will field his first 11 of the summer in just a matter of days' time in the away trip to Accrington Stanley on Tuesday. A lot of work needs to be done at Everton in the market, with both quantity and quality needing to be brought in. Everton are prioritising attacking signings this summer, having lost the likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Jack Harrison. It is unlikely any new faces could land at Finch Farm in time to feature on Tuesday evening, but new signings will be demanded before the trip to the United States. Moyes has made it clear Everton need more signings, and Fabrizio Romano has just shared details of fresh interest in an exciting winger. Everton make PSV Eindhoven call over Johan Bakayoko. Since returning to Merseyside, Moyes has wanted to sign a new winger, but he was made to wait back in the January market. The Toffees allowed Harrison and Jesper Lindstrom to return to their parent clubs at the end of the term following a difficult season for both. According to Fabrizio Romano, Everton have now called PSV Eindhoven to open discussions over a potential move for Johan Bakayoko. Everton are not the only club showing an interest in the Belgium international, though, with the following clubs credited in Romano's post: RB Leipzig, Bayer Leverkusen, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. The Eredivisie side are believed to be open to selling Bakayoko and value him in the region of €20 million. Moyes demanded more from his wingers last season, with a real lack of attacking quality coming from the right side. Clear intent is now being shown by Angus Kinnear to improve that position, despite the suggestion that Everton could bring Harrison back to the club. Talent scout Jacek Kulig hailed Bakayoko as fantastic last year, with the winger tipped for a big future. After the game, Bakayoko even suggested he would approve a potential move to the Premier League as he backed himself to play under Arne Slot. That we can be happy that we won against big names, but they didn't come with the strongest team either. It's a shame that they didn't come with the strongest team. The Friedkins are backing Moyes in the market, and this would certainly be a signing that would excite the fans at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Liverpool transfer news. Reds target willing to run down deal as Rodyrgo meeting planned. Liverpool's work in the transfer window may not be over as speculation over Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, C.Marc Guehi, and Rodrygo continues as Arne Slot prepares his squad for the season. Liverpool set the pace in the transfer window earlier in the summer by making the first and most extravagant moves. Florian Wirtz arrived at Anfield in a record deal and joined Bayer Leverkusen teammate Jeremy Frimpong at the club after Trent Alexander-Arnold depart for Real Madrid. Milos Kerkez also arrived at the club from Bournemouth as the Reds' spending exceeded £200 million, with Georgi Mamardashvili to finally join from Valencia after a deal was made last summer. But the club have been frugal too, with goalkeeping additions in Freddie Woodman on a free transfer and Armin Pexi from Puskas FC for a modest fee. Exits have seen the Reds start to claim some of that money back. Jarell Quansah moved to Bayer Leverkusen for a healthy price, while Liverpool were able to cash in on Cayman Kelleher and Nat Phillips to Brentford and West Brom respectively. And the business is not yet complete. There is still the suggestion that Arne Slot requires a forward and a new defender, while speculation remains over the futures of Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, and Ibrahima Konate. Mirror Football takes a look at the latest news and transfer rumors surrounding the club. Spanish news outlet Sport claims it appears Hansi Flick and Barcelona are ready to throw in the towel in their bid to sign Luis Diaz. The Catalan club, led by sporting director Deco, have shown interest in Liverpool's star, who has just 2 years remaining on his contract, but the La Liga giants are unwilling to meet a suggested €80 million, £69 million, asking price. Anfield Chiefs are said to be uninterested in doing a deal for the Colombian. It is claimed Diaz will not push for the move at this stage, and Barcelona have made contact with the player but not made an official approach to Liverpool. Despite competition from Bayern Munich, Barca seem most likely to see if an opportunity arises later in the window. If last summer's lack of transfer business showed anything, it was perhaps that Liverpool have patience to make the correct moves. And now that might be part of their thinking once again in landing a new defender. The position is among the club's priorities, and there has been talk of a move for Crystal Palace star C.Marc Guehi. Chronicle Live report the England international is willing to run down the year remaining on his contract. With it previously suggested the ex-Chelsea academy product prefers a move to Anfield over other suitors, that could play well into Liverpool hands. Rodrygo's future could be decided next week, with reports claiming a meeting is penciled in to discuss his future. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is C.Marc Guehi to Liverpool transfer update as Ibrahima Konate, price tag set. Latest Liverpool transfer news and rumours, including the latest on C.Marc Guehi and Ibrahima Konate. Liverpool have been handed a significant update that could impact transfer target C.Marc Guehi's time at Crystal Palace. There is still work to be done to get the Reds' defensive department in order so that it is fully equipped for the 2025-26 campaign. As part of Arne Slot's transfer business in his second summer on Merseyside, the sale of Jarell Quansah was sanctioned. The 22-year-old has moved on to Bayer Leverkusen for £35 million, and now it is understood Liverpool's intention is to recruit a young, talented central defender to fill the void. At 24, Guehi looks to have the best years of his career ahead of him. The Palace captain also has 1 year remaining on his contract at Selhurst Park, so there is a decision to be made around whether to strike now with the possibility of a deal being agreed, or wait 12 months to try and tempt the player to make a free transfer. But Liverpool find themselves on the opposite side of that same scenario with Ibrahima Konate, 26, who is yet to agree fresh terms beyond 2026. With that, the Echo gathers the latest headlines circling Anfield this summer transfer window. Crystal Palace fate discovered. Premier League rivals Crystal Palace have been demoted to the Europa Conference League, UEFA have decided. Oliver Glasner's side had won a place in the Europa League by winning last season's FA Cup, but were then presented the issue of part owner John Textor possessing a controlling stake in French club Lyon, who qualified for the same European competition through their domestic league. UEFA have therefore ruled this to be a breach of their multi-club ownership laws and have dropped Palace from their secondary competition to the third-tier Conference League. Such a decision may impact the Eagles' own stance on Guehi, or alternatively it may make him question his desire to continue in his current settings. But this situation could drag on further, with it widely reported Palace will appeal the decision through the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Ibrahima Konate possible exit. As stated, the Premier League champions are once again 1 year away from losing a player to a free transfer. Konate is not committed to the club beyond next summer, and time is running out to fix this. By January he will be able to talk to clubs abroad, and once again it is Spanish giants Real Madrid who have been the closest linked. Diario AS have claimed that the Frenchman has already decided he will not renew and is holding out for Los Blancos' offer. Meanwhile, Liverpool still have time to make a decision to sell before September's deadline. It is added in the report that they have placed a €50 million, £43.2 million, price tag on their defender to attract buyers imminently, €10 million, £8.6 million, lower than his transfermarkt evaluation. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumours, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.